Are you heading for a close fight with the Congress? Is this your most difficult state assembly elections?
Well, certainly, every election is a challenge, and we will not deny that Congress certainly has picked up in the state. They are giving us a good fight, credit where it's due. But I'm confident that we will ultimately come out victorious and will win bigger than what we had last time.
So you're fighting this election on the merit of development or the welfare plank?
Well, it has always been a brilliant blend of both for us. It has always been an agenda an inclusive agenda where development and welfare, both of them have remained, main planks for our campaign. This time it's no different. We'll talk about both. We'll talk about what are all the things we have achieved in infrastructure, all the things that we have done in terms of development. It could be health, it could be education, it could be irrigation, power, urban development and rural. We'll also talk about welfare, how we have taken care of the most vulnerable sections of our state.
But, anti-incumbency is going to be your biggest problem this time around. Why have you taken the risk of repeating 95% of your MLAs?
Well, we've been loyal. I think you should recognize that and appreciate us. Unlike many other parties which dump their leaders like hot potatoes, we have stood firm and we have repeated almost, like you said, 90% plus of our sitting MLAs, and I think it's remarkable in terms of confidence and in terms of the confidence that they enjoy with people as well.
Now, what is your tagline for this election?
Well, risk नहीं लेना, KCR को फिर से वोट देना, क्योंकि किसी और के साथ experiment करना ही क्यों है?
Now, Congress, your principal opposition, which you've acknowledged now, calls you the B team of BJP, and this comes in the backdrop of Prime Minister's statement also that Chief Minister had met him after the GHMC elections and wanted to join the NDA. What is your equation with the centre?
Well, Prime Minister Modi and Rahul Gandhi, both of them do not like the fact that there is another leader in the country who wants to break out on his own and emerge as a challenger to either of them. So obviously what they will end up doing is, call each of them, again name calls us. When Congress is here, they say we are BJP's B team, and BJP is here, they call us Congress's B team. The fact is, we're neither the B team of either of the parties. In fact, if anything, we are the A team of people of Telangana.
Now, quoting you, Telangana is one of the successful or perhaps the most successful startup state of India. Compared to your other manifesto released in 2018, how much have you fulfilled and how much of it hasn't been?
I'd say about 90% of it is fulfilled, because that in itself is quite a record. कोई exam लिखते हैं और 90% अगर mark मिलता है तो बहुत अच्छी performance है. तो अगर I would say we have fulfilled 90% of our promises that we made last time. Hopefully people will also see it that way and give us another landslide.
So I want to bring your notice to one of the key issues and a hyper-local issues perhaps, which has been plaguing our state, which is the issue of unemployment. Your figure, in our previous interviews also, you've said Telangana has been able to generate 1,30,000 plus jobs.
No, let me correct you. In fact, unemployment is not just an issue for one state in India. It is an issue for the entire country, and thanks to Prime Minister Modi for giving us the highest unemployment in the last 40 years. But having said that, in Telangana, we have actually been doing very well. We have completed the recruitment, the number you mentioned is in government sector. In government sector, we have completed the recruitment of 1,32,000 posts, and another 90,000 are in process. Whereas in the private sector, we've been able to generate employment to the tune of almost 24 lakhs, which again is a huge, massive number. So on the whole, if you look at it, both private sector and government sector, I think Telangana has done remarkably well. Just to give you a comparison, 2004 से 14 तक यहाँ पे कांग्रेस की गवर्नमेंट थी, जिसने हर साल 1000 जॉब्स को रिक्रूट किया तेलंगाना में. और अभी अगर आप हमारी परफॉर्मेंस देखते हैं, so we have recruited more than 22,000 people per year. So that's the difference, 1,000 versus 22,000. Now it's for people to decide who's done well on the unemployment front.
Fair enough, but why is or don't you think that the TSPSC issue has put you on a sticky wicket, because there's a lot of youth unrest, and the fact that you've not been able to give the unemployment allowance of 3,000
rupees?
Like
I said, 90% of the promises were fulfilled. One of the promises that was not fulfilled from the last manifesto was unemployment. And that's primarily because of COVID. COVID has really destroyed our economics for 2 years. We almost suffered a loss of 1 lakh crores of revenue. So therefore, this is one promise that we could not fulfill. Yes, the Public Service Commission issue was a bit of a challenge, but the exams have been reconducted and hopefully the results will come out and people will be happy.
But job notification has been issued, 90,000 jobs will be fulfilled. But what about TSPSC being overhauled? A lot of students say they want the UPSC model. The board in itself has been accused of letting down those aspirations.
UPSC actually came to TSPSC. They said it's one of the best models. UPSC chairman was here. I met with him. So please give us credit because, we have done exceedingly well. In the past, Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission was always fraught with allegations. Whereas after TSPSC has been formed, there have been a number of reforms which have made it one of the best in the country. There will be glitches. From time to time, there will be challenges. What matters is how you deal with them. You said confidence of the unemployed and youth. We'll certainly work on that. And like you said, overhaul of the entire Public Service Commission, absolutely. That is high on the agenda as well. We'll certainly look at it.
Okay, so another big issue right now is Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project. I have with me the report of the National Dam Safety Authority, and they say that the barrage under present condition, they're talking about the Lakshmi barrage, is rendered useless until fully rehabilitated. They've also raised red flags over the Annaram barrage, saying that failure in planning, design, quality control, operation and maintenance. Do you see this report? First of all, what's your initial reaction to this report, and do you see this politically motivated, as you've been saying?
Well, first things first, I have not seen the report yet. I'm just hearing it from you. So I would rather not comment on something that I have not seen. And also, as far as my knowledge goes, it is the Central Water Commission that approves the designs. It is the Union Water Resources Ministry that approves the designs. So if the design was faulty, then I think they are also responsible jointly, if I understand this correctly, the statement correctly. If there is a problem with the execution, the agency that has executed the project will have to pay for it without wasting a single paisa of the exchequer. Because that is what we've been saying. Every project in this country, irrigation project, is vetted by the Central Water Commission. In fact, every single design is approved by them. If I remember correctly, I'm sure you'll find it in your archives as well. The CWC team had come to visit Kaleshwaram. They called it an engineering marvel in the past. I'm not sure what changed now with politics, with elections around the corner. Maybe there are certain political, kind of connotations to the report as well. But let me see the report.
But will this be a setback to you?
Well, like I said, let me see the report, because the way I look at it, the same Central Water Commission, the same union government had called it an engineering marvel. The same union government had approved the designs. So now if they are saying something else and contradicting their own stand, then we have to understand why and how.
As somebody who has been associated with this project closely, is it fully foolproof?
See, I'm not an engineer, but I can tell you one thing for sure. This is a project that has been a huge success. 45 lakh acres have been irrigated. And Telangana has become the granary of India. We have surpassed Punjab and Haryana thanks to Kaleshwaram. So to besmirch and to smear such a project, for whatever reasons, if they are genuine or otherwise, we'll have to wait and see, what our engineers say, what kind of a report they will actually submit.
Now this Dalit CM pitch has come again. Amit Shah says or has promised that BJP will make a BC leader as the CM. Why haven't you made a Dalit as the CM?
BJP is unfortunately not even in the race. So let me not dignify that statement with a response, because when somebody is not in a race, why do we even waste talking, any air time talking about them? There's no point.
Okay. What about the Dalit CM action?
Yes, that was an issue in 2014. After that, Honorable KCR became the Chief Minister. Then we went to polls again in 18 with KCRG as the Chief Minister. Now we are going back again with KCRG as the Chief Minister.
So this dynasty politics charge that comes up your way, how will you counter it?
It's been coming up for the last 17, 18 years, nothing new. Like I said, the opposition is intellectually bankrupt. They have no new issues, no public-related issues. So therefore, they'll keep throwing charges at us. But when it comes from Priyanka Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, what do you do but laugh?
Lastly, how many seats are you giving to yourself? Because more or less, majority of the surveys have tilted towards Congress. Having said that, as a reporter on the ground, I would say it's too early. But
I
what
don't
is
know
your
which
initial
surveys
reaction?
you are looking at.
Sea water?
Sea water was miserably wrong last time, and I'm hopeful, and I'm actually absolutely clear that they're wrong again. If you're relying on sea water, then it's a disaster. Sea water, last time also in 2018, it predicted a Congress government. They've decided to predict Congress again. So it's a good omen for us that they've screwed up twice royally.
Okay. Now, national ambition, sir. Lot of curiosity over it.
World Cup है ना, तो ऐसा करते हैं कि first ball first. अभी assembly will cross this hurdle the 30th November. Then we can talk about central
ठीक है,
politics.
मान के चलिए that you cross the assembly. Why I'm asking you on this is, what are your views on India, INDIA alliance of the opposition?
Is there an alliance? Where is it? In the 5 state elections, do you see it? I don't see it.
So what are you going to propose as an alternative? You're not with
BRS.
the NDA, you're not with the
Why should we be with either? Is the country bipolar that we have to be in either of the two camps? There are 13 or 14 parties which are in neither camp. So why is there like an unwritten rule in constitution that या तो आप मोदी के साथ रहो या राहुल जी के साथ रहो, ऐसा कुछ है? I don't think that is the case in India. There are more than 13 parties which are non-aligned with either NDA or whatever the other thing is called. So let's wait.
Okay, final question. Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, these names have come up time and again as far as BRS's national ambitions are concerned. Will the Telangana election ke baad is when you will decide?
Absolutely, absolutely, because we have to win this first and then start thinking about, like I said, next ball, isko 6 marna hai, फिर बाद में अगली ball.
Does the Chief Minister have prime ministerial ambitions?
Why not? He's capable. He'll be a 3-time Chief Minister, and if he's capable and if he's in politics, why should anybody not have an ambition? Nothing wrong in that.
Does that mean that the reins will be handed over to you as the CM?
That is speaking too early. Like you said, does he have an ambition or aspiration? Yes, we all do for him. Because he's a very capable man. He's led the state successfully. And a 3rd-time Chief Minister again after 3rd December. So why not?
Okay, so final question. Suppose you are given a chance to come up with an alternative against BJP and Congress, the national parties. Yes, that's right. But what will you come up with? What will your proposal be? Telangana model? Which model?
Well, of course, Telangana model. I mean, this is a great example for the rest of the country because, you know, we've made sure that number of metrics, you take anything. We are the only state in the country which has a government medical college in every district. We're the only state in the country where there are more than 1,000 residential schools. We are the only state in the country which has increased its green cover by 7.7%. We are on the top of the charts on ease of doing business. We are certainly the leader in Panchayat awards in the country. We are the leader in urban development awards. Show me one more model which is more holistic, more balanced, more inclusive and more integrated.
On that note, sir, all the very best. May the best party win and Telangana flourish.
That would be us. Thank you.
Thank you.